Okay, welcome to Pristine Intelligence Incorporated's local command bunker. Cozy, right? I'm Special Agent Colton James, but everyone calls me CJ. I'm your command liaison. Our senior field agent, Agent Sierra, usually runs the orientation, but she's unavailable right now, and I don't know exactly what to do yet. As you know, you've been specially selected for this job, so we will be getting you into the field right away, okay? The field is what we call the real world, pretty much anywhere except this room. When agents are working, and they're not in the bunker here, they're in the field. That's where the term field agent comes from. This is the bunker. This is where the Pristine Intelligence Incorporated, the regional headquarters and the center of our operations, is located. This is where agents can meet privately and discuss the cases they're working on. From here, we monitor our agents and assist them with their missions. We've been doing a lot of research on you. We're in a bit of a situation here because one of our agents has gone missing. She hasn't been found yet. The board of Pristine Intelligence Incorporated is a group of people who control the organization. They found out about this situation and demanded that we bring in a new agent. That's you. We need help from someone with your expertise. At Pristine Intelligence Incorporated, we deal with private intelligence. This means we work with information that is highly confidential. I meant to tell you, our technology isn't perfect yet, and sometimes the messages have mistakes. If you make a selection that is incorrect, then the message doesn't come through. Your incorrect selections are counted at the bottom of your screen in red, so be careful. Now, like I was saying, at Pristine Intelligence Incorporated, we deal with private intelligence that is very confidential. Exactly. Pristine Intelligence Incorporated works with very private information. Our agents have to follow the Pristine Intelligence Incorporated policies. Here's the rule. Agents cannot talk about who the clients are or what they do for our clients. Confidentiality is our highest priority at Pristine Intelligence Incorporated. We haven't been caught in major problems yet. We've been able to work effectively with private information so far, and we want to keep it that way. We work with all kinds of companies, and some individuals as well. We work with banks, government officials and institutions across the world, private companies, you name it. We provide different types of services depending on the needs. Sometimes we transfer important information or items from one place to another. Sometimes we provide investigative services. If our client needs to find out information on a person or company, we do the research for them. We don't consider ourselves a spy agency. We have a long list of clients that we work with, and not everything we do requires spying. We are always willing to consider new business opportunities. We have no specific agenda other than to satisfy the customer. Spies, on the other hand, usually have some type of agenda, some type of specific motivation, like working for their country or working against something. We don't do that here. We just work for our clients. That makes sense, doesn't it? Now, let me tell you more about how the agency works. You might have already covered this with your instructor, but to make sure, I'm going to provide a brief overview of the agency. So, like I said, Pristine Intelligence Incorporated has a group of people that runs the agency. They're called the board. There are 7 people on the board. This is the group that makes final decisions about the business here at Pristine Intelligence Incorporated. Next in line, we have Director Coleman. He is in charge of the agency management. Apart from the board, Director Coleman is the decision maker here. You haven't been introduced to Director Coleman yet, but you'll be meeting him later. That's right. Apart from the board and Director Coleman, we have regional managers, people like your English instructor. Pristine Intelligence Incorporated is a huge agency with almost 6,000 employees that works internationally, so there are many different regional managers to help communication within the business. Finally, we have the agents. Our agents are such an important part of the business that we like to pay special attention to this group. We're constantly monitoring the progress of our agents. We monitor our agents for many reasons. We want to make sure they're safe, and we want to make sure they're doing well with Pristine Intelligence Incorporated. The better we monitor our agents, the more we can ensure the success of each mission. We track agent progress based on how they perform in missions. The more closely you follow directions, answer questions correctly, and make good decisions, the better your progress. Do you understand? We use many metrics to determine the progress of our agents. Knowing who our top performers are comes in handy when we're looking to find more experienced agents to help with more difficult missions. It helps us to make sure that our agents know what to do out in the field. We have such a big problem at Pristine Intelligence Incorporated. One of our top agents, Agent Sierra, has gone missing while she was working on a case, and we need to find her. Agent Sierra has never gone missing before, and she's been with the organization for over 20 years. She is one of the best agents we've ever had. The board has asked us to bring in a new recruit, a new agent, to help with this crisis. That's you. Sierra was working on a mission for a new client. Except for Sierra, no one has worked with this new client here at Pristine Intelligence Incorporated. Sierra was supposed to pick up a package in New York and transport it to California. The package was scheduled to arrive the same day, but it hasn't been delivered yet. Sierra was last seen in New York. We know that Sierra got to New York, but we don't know what happened after that. We don't know if Sierra is still in New York, or if she's traveled somewhere else. She hasn't been heard from yet. We received communication from Sierra 2 days ago. As you can see, things happen really fast here, especially when one of our top agents goes missing. Such things don't happen often, but when they do, we have to respond quickly. When the board found out that Sierra hadn't been located yet, they asked us to find someone who is exceptionally talented to help investigate. The board gave us 1 day to find a new agent. We're glad you're here. The new client Sierra was working for is a law firm, Smith & Associates. They told us that Agent Sierra received the package. They called us immediately after they found out that their offices in California never received the package as expected. Sierra didn't deliver it on time. We've lost their package, and we can't find Agent Sierra. Apart from this issue, Sierra has never failed to complete an assignment before. We need you to help us find Sierra and the package. We'll talk more about that. But now we need to introduce you to the technology you'll be using in the field. The technology hasn't been made available to the public yet. It's cutting edge. I'm going to turn it over to Agent Green. She's a Class 3 technical specialist here at Pristine Intelligence Incorporated. She'll show you what to do. Say hello to Agent Green.
Hello, Agent. I'm here to get you started with the technology that you'll be using. Pristine Intelligence Incorporated has some of the most advanced gadgets ever invented. Let's start with the basics, shall we? With this control, you'll be able to get around. The top part has a circle. You use this to make selections, as you're already aware, but you can also use this to look around. If you take your thumb and scroll over the top, you can look to the right or left. Great. Now there are some other things you can do with this remote. You can take a closer look at things around you by pointing and selecting different items. For example, you can take a look at this folder on the desk. To get back to the normal view, you just click the button again. Here, give it a try. Take a look at our research on the Sierra case in the folder on the table. Great. Now, there's another technology point you can access. By clicking and holding on the top circle button, you can take pictures. This camera is undetectable by the people around you, so no one will know that you're capturing these images. The pictures you take will get sent to your instructor, so you'll be able to review and explain them later on. So, to take a picture, point in the direction where you want to take a picture and click and hold the top circle button. Keep pressing until the picture is taken. Try taking a picture. Great, you're a natural. Clearly, you know what to do. Okay, last bit here. This here is an astonishingly small remote headphone. With this, you'll be able to communicate with CJ here in the office. Occasionally you'll hear him, and he'll be able to help you out if you need it. Got it? Exactly. CJ will be able to help you out. He'll be there with you on your missions. Now, there's a lot of other equipment here that you'll be able to use. Remote audio bugs, attachable video monitors, locksmith tools. We'll cover those tools if and when you need them, since we're running short on time. Last item on the tech schedule to cover. I need to tell you, even though our technology is some of the most advanced the world has ever seen, it isn't perfect yet. You might have already noticed, but sometimes our communication lines get hacked and messages get mixed up. For example, in the following response items, you'll see one that is correct and makes sense in English, but the other one doesn't. Take a look. So, as you can see, you need to be extremely careful when you make a selection. Choosing incorrect options doesn't have too much of a consequence, but it can slow you down, and time is really important in your missions. That sums up the technology tutorial, and the director should be here any minute. Good luck, Agent.
Okay, now Director Coleman should be video conferencing in any minute. Are you ready to speak with Director Coleman?
Hello there, Agent CJ. Can you hear me?
Yes, Director Coleman, we can hear you. I have our newest agent recruit here. We were just about to go over the first mission.
Great. Nice to meet you, Agent. Now, how long have you been with us here at Pristine Intelligence, Inc.? Well, you're going to have to learn fast. We don't have a lot of time to recover this package and find Sierra. The board thinks you'll be able to help. Unfortunately, Agent Sierra has failed one of our newest clients, Smith & Associates law firm. This is such a terrible way to start a new partnership. We need to find Sierra, but most importantly, we need to finish the mission for Smith & Associates. Yeah, Sierra. We should find Sierra, but the priority here is the package. The package hasn't been found yet, and we're going to need this if we want to save our relationship with Smith & Associates. We need to complete this assignment, and quickly. Good. Did Agent CJ tell you that Sierra wasn't even supposed to be working on this mission? Last week, I assigned Agent Baker to the Smith & Associates case. Agent Sierra wasn't even supposed to be involved in this, and now we're in such a mess. Sierra only took the case because Baker couldn't. The whole problem started because of a scheduling error. Agent Baker was accidentally assigned 2 cases at once. Since Baker can't be in 2 places at the same time, he asked Sierra to take the Smith & Associates case. But I have already sent an agent to find Sierra and the package. I've sent Agent Epstein, who is a very qualified agent, to get started looking for her. Epstein got into New York yesterday. CJ, we've had an update on Epstein's progress, haven't we?
No, we haven't been contacted by her yet. We're expecting an update within the hour.
Good. Okay, Agent. We really appreciate you coming out here for the briefing. Now, you'll be taking a flight to New York. We've sent over your fake identity information. When you get to New York, you'll need to listen to Agent Epstein. Remember, Agent Epstein is the one whom you have to report to. I'll be in touch soon. Goodbye.
Yes, we need you to go to New York. You'll need to get on a plane in about 1 hour. We already sent your fake identity information to your instructor. Unfortunately, sometimes when you travel for Pristine Intelligence Incorporated, you can't use your own identity. It's not safe for you, our clients, or our other agents. We're going to give you a new passport. You'll need to learn the identity of the new passport we're going to give you. You have to use it to get through the airport. Remember, your flight will be leaving for New York in an hour, so there's not a lot of time. We're in the bunker. Unfortunately, we don't disclose the location of the bunker. We keep the bunker location secret so that it stays safe. From here, you'll need to take a plane to New York and use a fake identity. Agent Epstein should be calling in soon with a report on her progress. Now, you'll be going to New York to look for Agent Sierra. You'll need to get on a plane in about 1 hour. We already sent your fake identity information to your instructor.
Agent CJ, Epstein here.
Hello, Agent Epstein. Thanks for reporting in. Do you have any updates for us?
There isn't much to report yet. I found Sierra's rental car in Brooklyn, but apart from that, no news. CJ, who's with you there?
Agent Epstein, this is our newest agency recruit. This agent will also be working in New York on Sierra's case.
Okay, well, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to be able to help you much, Agent. I hope you know what to do when you get here. Anyway, to answer your question, Sierra's car didn't have much in it, only a few notes on paper. I'll send these items to you, CJ.
Good work, Agent Epstein. We'll add this to our report. We'll notify you of our new agent's arrival when they get into New York.
Okay, talk then.
All right. So are you all set? Great. You'll need to read over the fake identity with your instructor, but then you should be good to go. Wow, it looks like you're already getting messages. When you hear that sound, you know you've got a new text message. It should automatically display in your view. Maybe it's Agent Epstein contacting you. So, what does the message say? We'll take a look at the phone number to see if we can identify the person who sent that message. Okay, Agent. You're off to New York next. Good luck.